It is Thursday. That means another round of tax tips from our friends at Jackson Hewitt. So please welcome with us right now Tom Baltasconis. Good morning.
Morning.
Now, this time of year, very confusing for a lot of people, so try and break this down in layman's terms so we all understand here. We're talking about health deductions for self-employees, S-Corps. What does all this mean on how health insurance premiums can reduce your taxable income?
Right. Well, if you're a sole proprietor, which means you're self-employed, you can actually deduct your health insurance premiums for you, your wife, and your child if they're under 27. That was a new rule by the law that just got passed. If your company makes a profit. So obviously you got to make a profit to be able to have the deduction.
Okay.
And you just there's a line on the 1040 and you just subtract it from your income. Your other income.
But again, children up to 27.
Right.
So let's say not 40-year-olds, right?
No.
Okay. Let my parents know about that one. All right. Now, with S corporations, what exactly is an S corp?
Well, it's actually an entity in itself that you, as an individual, you create the S corp by filling out some forms, submitting them, to the government, to Colorado, to the federal government to get everything in there, So, and actually, then you become an employee of the S corp. So you're self-employed, but yet the S corp has to pay you.
So it's still your business.
Right, it's still your business.
But you're a shareholder now.
Right, you're a shareholder, and you can actually get the deduction for the health insurance also. Okay. You have to be more than a 2% shareholder.
Okay.
And then the premium has to be paid by the company. Mm-hmm. And then it actually becomes a part of your wages on your W-2.
You know, if you talk to my wife about this stuff, she would have a conversation with you all day long into the night. Do you find, who is better with dealing with taxes and money issues? Is it men or women in your experience?
Oh, I don't know. I think it depends on the personality.
Yeah?
Yeah. We have men that like to do numbers just as good as women do. So
okay. And all this important though, you have to make a profit. Is that right?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Especially for the self-employed people.
If you don't make a profit, maybe you should rethink what you're doing.
Right. Yes,
okay. How about filing? Could you still file quarterly and yearly?
Yeah. When you do the S corp, there's a lot of forms to fill out. Mm-hmm. You got to think about it. You send in, your articles of incorporation and things like that to form the S corp, and then you have your quarterly unemployment forms to fill out, your quarterly tax forms to fill out, and then your yearly tax forms to fill out. So come and see us. We can do that for you.
That's why we hire people like you. With all this talk. Exactly. Yeah. Quickly tell us, what are some of the things that people, this time of year, we're getting close now to crunch time here, what are some things that people really oversee or forget about when it comes to filing taxes?
Maybe they don't think about mileage for their medical expenses. Mm-hmm. In other words, all the trips to the doctors that they take, they can deduct those miles. That's a big one. It seems like they forget. Or charitable deductions. Again, if they give their time of something, like say to Habitat Humanity or something like that, they can deduct those miles too. So there's a lot of different miles trips that you can deduct if you do that. And next week, what I'll do next time, though, is we'll talk about the tax advantages of an S corp over a sole proprietor.
It's very interesting. There's a lot of ways to work the system, right?
Well, you have to stay within the legal bounds, of course.
Oh, Tom, of course, of course. Thank you very much.
We always try to get you the biggest refund we can.
Tom Baltasconis from Jackson Hewitt. Thank you.